The New Yorker magazine had a little festival recently, and they have their pets, they have their favorites. Sarah Jessica Parker is one of them. I have to show you the promo photo for SJP's appearance. You guys, she looks like a lion. She's got she's like, again, she's in her 60s and she's got this mane of hair that just women in their 60s don't have. Okay, it is full of hair extensions, and she's looking up, her face is upward, and then her eyes, her already small eyes, are kind of squinting as if she's looking to see some profound truth that the rest of us can't. And there's a light shining in those eyes, and her mouth is just slightly open, and there's like, we're kind of in a wind tunnel, and it's like Sarah Jessica, she's just so enlightened, and she's always looking up for new information. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot. Okay. You're an actress. You're an actress who's played the same character now for 30 years and who just got turfed out by HBO Max in a very inglorious manner. But here we are over at the New Yorker Festival. We are being interviewed by Rachel Syme. My fellow journalist, Rachel, I would like to ask you to please wake up. In the profile that you wrote of Sarah Jessica years ago, she humiliated you at the New York City Ballet. She humiliated you and she got off on it, and you wrote about it. And I don't think you fully want to accept that SJP is a mean girl, and she is. She's a mean girl. And you can see the disparity again in this New Yorker festival. You know, Rachel's interviewing her. Rachel's all dressed up. You can tell Rachel went and she went shopping. She found a special ensemble to wear. And Sarah Jessica shows up, you know, just cash in like a pair of Vince pants, black, you know, tank and a black blazer and some black shoes. And, you know, she's showing you up. She's being like, look, I think you're trying too hard. Once again. Now, at the festival, we're going to get to the part that involves the nerve and is a direct reference to the nerve, and we retain our intellectual property over here, okay? Sarah Jessica Parker was asked if she were not an actress. In other words, if she had not pursued the highest calling known to man and woman, actress or actor, whatever would she have done with her life? Here we go.
Is there anything you haven't had the opportunity to do yet in your career that you'd like to explore?
Oh my gosh, there's the whole world. I mean, I would like to go into foreign service. I would like to be in diplomacy, to be honest. So that's not in the career that I'm pursuing right now. But if there's time left, I have to figure out a way to get into, I think they say George Washington University is the best for studying. Yeah. But I think I'm out of my league. I think I'm out of my depths. But
are you kidding? You would be an amazing ambassador.
No, I don't need to be an ambassador. I just want to be in the embassy. Like, I don't want to be ambassador. I just want to be doing the work that our embassies have done so beautifully for so long.
Oh, she's such a moron. I just want to be doing, first of all, she always stammers to begin an answer. It's like turning over a car in the 70s. It's like, like getting to the answer is like takes forever, and then we get to the answer and she fills it with a bunch of nonsense like, oh, I don't want to be the glamorous ambassador like Carrie Russell on The Diplomat. No, I just want to be doing the grunt work that our embassies have done so beautifully for so long. Listen, sister, there have been a lot of morons who get ambassadorships. Caroline Kennedy is one. Okay, she got Japan and Australia. She got 2 plum assignments, and she's a moron who has zero sense of style and actually has actively bad taste. Okay. So to just assume that everybody in foreign service is like brilliant, you're a fucking moron. And secondly, a lot of people in foreign service, those jobs are cover for intel agencies. Okay. For the alphabets, for the CIA, you're a fucking moron. Okay. Now here we go to, oh, by the way, before we get to the mini, I got her mini interview. We got to check in with Kim Cattrall, okay? Because Sarah says her alternate career path would be as a diplomat, because clearly she's so interested in and activated by effective diplomacy. Let's listen to Kim Cattrall again, talking to Piers Morgan back in 2017 about how diplomatic Sarah Jessica Parker was on the set of Sex and the City.
I just wish that Sarah had been nicer.
And that's all she's ever said about that. She came back to And Just Like That once. She like got them to pay her $1 million to do like 10 lines of dialogue from the back of a car. The condition being she never had to set foot on a set with any of those bitches ever again. SJP being head bitch in charge per Kim Cattrall. That is how you negotiate. Okay? That's a boss. Kim Cattrall, that's a queen at work. Now, The New Yorker has instituted a new feature that they're calling the Mini.
Hi, I'm Sarah Jessica Parker, and I'm doing the New Yorker mini interview.
Their mini interview.
Okay, the first question is, what's the best place to read a book in New York City? The subway. Subway platform, keep your eye, of course, on your fellow passengers, stay behind the yellow line. But for me, I love reading on the subway. Also, if you can just find a local stoop, that's also very good.
No, it's not. And I'm going to tell you why. Number one, if you are doing anything other than standing with your back to a pillar, a map, anything on a subway platform where you can have your eyes rotating around your head at a 360-degree angle, you're playing with your life. And I'm not exaggerating. There are so many mentally ill, drug-addled, homeless roaming around the subways of New York. People get thrown in front of trains all of the effing time. They get robbed. They get assaulted. Is she fucking kidding? That's the best place to read a book. You are making yourself a target, and I am not blaming victims, but you got to be street smart, okay? Secondly, then she says, oh, a stoop. A stoop is great. First of all, try sitting on a stoop. You're going to come into contact with either a tenant or an owner who's going to say, get the fuck off of my stoop. Secondly, a lot of New York is filthy. So she doesn't even know what she's talking about. This woman, again, she once had 3 townhomes. She sold one for like $12 or $20 million. And that townhouse was used to store her wardrobe. She is not a woman of the people. Fuck off. Has your dentist recommended that you wear a night guard because you grind your teeth when you're asleep? That is such a common problem. If so, let me tell you about Remy. Their custom night guards are your fix. You get the same professional quality as a dentist-made guard, but at 80% less cost, and it's much more convenient. No making appointments, no waiting rooms, no hours in a dentist chair, and you can also use your HSA FSA at checkout. Here's how it works. Remy sends an impression kit to your door. You follow the simple instructions, you send it back. They craft your custom fit night guard. And if you order your night guard between now and December 24th, Remy is gifting their customers with a free 2-in-1 foam that cleans your night guard and whitens your teeth just in time for the holidays. Go to shopremy.com/nerve and use code NERVE to receive 55% off your new night guard plus a free foam gift. That's shopremy, REMI.com/nerve for 55% off a night guard plus free gift using code NERVE. And thank you, Remy, for sponsoring this episode.